guys, and welcome back to the channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you can be notified every time I post a new delicious video. So how are we holding up? I know this is not ideal. None of us had this envisioned at all for our intro into spring, but I hope that you are taking advantage of this time as best as you can. So back in February, I had actually bought like a whole bunch of stuff because I was booked for March, I was booked for April. I just knew like I was going to be working on some really fun and interesting stuff. And the world said no, so we're gonna have fun anyway. Today we are going to do your favorite. We are going to do Cakesicles, but we are going to do Minnie Mouse Cakesicles. If you happen to be looking for like a more in-depth tutorial and walkthrough on how I make Cakesicles in a step-by-step process, I'll leave all that below. But today we're just gonna have a little bit of fun. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm just beginning by working my chocolate through my new mini popsicle mold. And right away I noticed that this mold is really tight on the popsicle sticks. I don't know why it's so snug down here, but it's really hard to work the sticks through. So I decided to go ahead and just take some of this settled chocolate in my popsicle mold and just work it up the edges because I really want my edges to be nice and thick for this. I do not want to risk breaking these. And I'm not even putting these in the freezer right away. I'm just letting them chill at room temperature. Once I started adding in my cake, I noticed that even the slightest movement of the stick just caused the whole bottom of that Cakesicle to just completely crack up. So I decided to reinforce the bottom of these Cakesicles as well. I don't think that this is a bad mold to buy. You just gotta be mindful that you're really gonna have to add extra chocolate to make sure that it's secure. So using a popsicle stick, I'm just gonna push up some of this cake right here. And then I am going to take another big old glob of melted chocolate and I'm just gonna slide that all the way in there. I want this to be like super secure. Like I don't want cracked Cakesicles today. And then I'm just gonna finish filling these in and these are just gonna go right into the freezer. And now we can start decorating. So here I have some black fondant and I am just going to roll this out kind of flat. I'm gonna roll this out pretty flat. And then using this really cute, this is actually a Mickey cutter. It's so tiny and cute. And I am just going to just cut out a little Mickey head. And then I'm also going to take this little bowl mold right here and I'm going to use this little mold right here. I'm going to use this little bow because this one looks the closest to like a mini bow, and using my Wilton brush, I'm just going to take a little bit of cornstarch and I'm going to work that into this mold. And then using just a little bit of yellow fondant, I'm just going to go ahead and add that right in. And I'm just going to gently pop that out. And there we have a cute little bow, but I don't want those little ends hanging off, so I am going to take my X-Acto knife and cut those right off. I absolutely love this mold. It gives the cutest, tiniest little bows, and I use it all the time. Now I'm just going to take some luster dust, and I have some Everclear. This is mixed with luster dust too, just in case you were wondering. I use it for airbrushing, but I'm just going to add a little bit of this to some dust today. And taking some tweezers, I am just going to paint this little bow in gold. And then I'm just being lazy. You can use water for this part, but I just use like the gold luster dust juice. And I'm just gonna add my bow right on top of the little Mickey head. Ooh. It's okay, it's still good. And there we go. Now we have a little Minnie Mouse. So the next thing that we are going to do is we're going to take some pink fondant. We're going to roll that out kind of thin And I have this cute Minnie and Mickey embosser. And I am just going to roll this up most of the length of this fondant right here. And then using this nice little heart punch, I am going to put this right over one of these little minis right here, and I'm just going to punch her out. Then using the smaller heart punch, I'm just going to take this space up here that doesn't have any embossed little figures, and I'm going to cut out 2 little hearts. The last mold that I am going to use is this really cute Minnie Mouse bow mold. I love this thing. Oh, and don't worry, I am going to leave links below for all of these molds and tools that I am using so that you can find them yourself. And as an example, I'm just showing you some pink fondant in here today. And we're just going to slide that out. But you can use yellow and just add a little luster dust to make it gold as well. Look how adorable that is. Now it is time to decorate. So for this one, I am just adding a little pink drizzle. Then I'm going to take that really cute mini embossed decoration and I'm just going to put that right on top. And there we go. We're done with that one. For the next one, I'm just going to do a little white drizzle. And I am going to add some sprinkles, and I'm just drizzling and sprinkling half of these. And then I'm just going to add a little dot of chocolate here, and I'm going to take that adorable Minnie with her bow, and I'm going to add that right on. For the next one, I already drizzled this one in some pink, but I'm also going to add another dot of chocolate. I'm going to add on my adorable bow, and I decorated this one in gold luster dust. And for the last cake sickle, this one is drizzled already in white and sprinkles, and I'm just going to add these last little embossed decorations on top. And that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed making these mini cake sickles with me, and I'll catch you in the next video.